I'm Brandy.
What's up, y'all? Mike.
Tawana's here.
And John.
Welcome to the Culture New Norm, this or that segment.
Hey, I'm with that. I'm with that. Hey! Let's go. Let's go. This segment, we're going to give out two options, and basically you have to either choose this or that, one or the other. This or that, this and like
Hey.
that, and like this and like this and like.
Hey,
All right, okay. All right, so those are the rules. Let's go to get started.
Okay, so would you raise a family in the city or the suburbs?
You know what? That question has changed. I used to be, so I was a city girl. I grew up in Detroit, so I'm used to the city life. But maybe in the last few years, I've actually preferred the suburbs a bit more, like just a little bit more chill. Maybe it looked kind of close to the city line, but maybe not in the midst of so much like noise and movement. So that's crazy.
It's very
it may
easy.
have changed. Like may have been like more maybe in the suburbs now.
Yeah, I'm suburbs all the way. I'm a cul-de-sac, all of that. I don't need any type of city life, busyness. Just slow down. Let's have rest at home. You know, restaurant. The closest thing we need is a Walmart, and then.
Oh, you like a country
I want-
suburb.
Yeah,
You like the outskirts of Fayetteville, North Carolina, or something.
yeah, all of that. Peace is what I'm
But that would be, but you're more introverted, right? Like, would you say you're more introverted?
Yeah, busy cities don't. do
So
well.
yeah, like so does like introvert extrovert have something to do with
No,
the?
I'm an extrovert and I want the burbs. I don't want Northern Virginia burbs, by the way, because number one, it's too expensive up here. People don't be playing outside. They ain't got no backyards to play in. They ain't got no front yards to play in. I need Virginia Beach suburbs, okay? Front yard, backyard.
Yeah, I want a front yard,
quiet
backyard,
street,
yeah.
like cul-de-sac,
Yeah.
white picket fence,
Is that where
great
grew up?
parks.
Is that where you grew up?
I grew up in Virginia Beach, correct? He's trying to say I grew up in a bad place. It was. I mean, I didn't know it was townhouse. I didn't know it was a hood until I was an adult. But we played outside. We played
First
street.
off,
We
Mike
played
ain't
curveball.
come out of the
Okay.
hood.
Did you buy bikes or did you borrow bikes?
Well, why did he do borrow
He's-
bike? Did you
Look,
do that?
I told him the other
Borrow
day,
bikes.
my cousins got me to steal a bike, and it was a regular thing, and I didn't know what I was doing.
You know
So-
you were doing wrong.
No, it was just like, hey, we're gonna get some bikes, and you go in people's backyard, and it just was a regular thing. Sorry,
Okay.
that's not how I'm gonna raise my kids.
Suburbs, but not Virginia Beach suburbs.
No, I want Virginia Beach suburbs.
But that's where you grew up. Go ahead, Brandon.
Not all of Virginia Beach
No.
suburbs.
So the first half of my life, we lived in the city, and then my dad moved us to the burbs because the city was getting wild. My dad was like, I don't want to raise the rest of y'all in the city.
The rest of
But
y'all.
I don't, it's 5 of us. It's a lot.
Okay.
But it's like, I like the vibe of the city because that's where
Yeah,
I can
same.
like express my extrovertness. But I like the quietness of the suburbs. So I want my kids to be able to know how to take the bus somewhere, but then also know how to mow the lawn.
Yeah,
That
that bus is crazy. In DC,
Like,
they be
I
taking
had to
my
take the
kids
bus
can't
when
be
I
on the
was
bus.
young.
Nah,
like,
they ain't
My
on the
kids
bus.
can't be on the bus.
They
I'm
getting
sorry.
dropped off.
I,
Or they having their own car.
All I know is when people tell their testimony and they say I was out in these streets, they ain't never talking about the suburbs. They're talking about the city, and I don't want to raise a family in the streets. So
true.
All right.
We're
well,
not on the bus snobs either.
You know, if you're a city dweller, there's nothing wrong with you. God
I'm
loves
from
you.
the city. I am from the city.
You are
And God
wonderfully
loves you.
made.
God loves me.
In
I'm
the
loved.
burbs, God loves you too.
Yes.
You live in suburbia.
God loves them all.
I don't want us to sound all snobby-ish, like we our kids have to like be in the environment.
All right, for this next one, I don't even know what. I guess I do know. Netflix or Hulu?
Neither.
Netflix for sure. Netflix. Hulu, I always associate Hulu with like TV shows. I'm not like a
Yeah.
TV show person, so because I don't like to be hooked on like things. So I prefer just give me my 2-hour movie, let it be done. So Netflix for sure, but it's hard to find like good movies on Netflix. Like I could flick through Netflix for like 2 hours. So
So you don't watch the originals on Netflix? Which are
no,
like TV
I don't.
Shows?
No, I need the ratings to be good. And I don't. Sometimes that original stuff can be a little. Like, I don't, and I get mad if I like waste like an hour and a half through the movie and it's not great. So, no. Okay. Netflix for sure.
Don't watch John Henry on Netflix.
Who that?
Yeah,
So,
Don't watch that. Okay,
don't watch it. Don't watch it. We won't do that.
What would you do, Netflix or Hulu? Oh, you said neither.
I would say Hulu only because I found a couple shows on there that I'm like hooked on. So 911 and For Life.
I don't know.
I've seen them. I ain't watched it, but I've seen it on
Hulu was really good for like you said those shows, but they also have like movies and stuff on there. Like Little Fires Everywhere was a good movie.
Oh, I actually, but those were series. Yeah, see, that was like a show
series.
almost.
Yes,
That's that one with Carrie Hilson. Everybody keep talking about.
Carrie Washington.
Y'all, this is not scripted. Oh, my bad. I forget. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So if I had to choose, I would choose Hulu.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Hulu. I don't really watch TV often, and if I do, I prefer cartoons rather than real people.
Oh,
really?
I don't like seeing stupidity in real people.
I
I can't watch it and know, okay, this person actually exists and they're playing a dumb character. I can't stand it. But I know cartoons are made to be silly, so I'm like, okay, I can deal with that. And
purpose driven.
yeah, so if Hulu, because they have TV shows, they'll have more like cartoons than a Netflix would.
I choose
Or Disney Channel.
I didn't do Disney Plus. That was one of the options. That was.
Oh, right.
He said, look, the rules say this or that, not this, that, or this.
Or whatever you choose.
This or that or extra. I'm Netflix for sure because I use my sister's account. We share, and that's why.
Shout out to the free.
Yes, shout out to the free.
Oh, okay. Her phone died.
So the next one is roller skating or ice skating?
Roller skating.
Absolutely.
The ice, it's a blade. Honestly, I've never been ice skating before, and I think it's the blade that freaks me out. Where I'm like, the idea that like I could fall and somebody could just like roll over it's just the image. I can't. So roller skating all day. I grew up roller skating.
So you like that roll bounce that?
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a spot for middle school. Like everybody was at the skating rink.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
are we talking like the four wheels, or are we talking like roller blade? Because I can't roller skate. So
I think
roller skating. 4.
I cannot. I need
Really?
to do a walker thing. But I'm not, just like you said, I'm not doing the blades, because if I can't even do it with wheels, I'm not trying it with blades on my feet.
Okay, well,
so,
you gotta
which
go
one are you
roller
gonna do?
skating.
Oh.
He said neither.
So both of
So
them are
I'm going to choose roller skating because you can stand on the outside of the rink and it's not cold.
Right, I can't do the
Right,
cold.
right,
That's the thing.
right.
And,
Right.
yeah, so there we go, roller skate.
Roller skating.
When's the last time you went? I guess.
Did I try rollerblade? College?
Oh, what about ice skating? You haven't gone?
Never. What?
Wow.
Why would I do that?
So once everything opens up, we're gonna take John to an ice skating rink. It's fun and it's
If the
actually
wheels
easy.
I've
betray
never
me,
been
the
either,
blade
but
doesn't.
I don't. It's
Should
the
be a
cold.
If you can skate, if you can roller skate, you can.
But
ice
it's the
skate.
cold and it's that blade. It's
Are you
the
supposed to do it in the
blade.
summer, or is it
The
a...
sound.
You can do it whenever. They got one in
They have
Arlington.
indoor.
Yeah, indoor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
In
But
the
it-
summer?
And near
Yeah.
Boston, yeah.
But it's still cold, right?
Yeah, it's still
I mean,
cold,
to
like
keep the ice
it's-
cold.
Yeah, it's still
You have
cold
a jacket,
That's the
and
thing,
when
I
you're
don't-
If
skating,
I'm
you're
not
not
gonna have fun,
When you're
I'm gonna
skating,
do
you're
it
not gonna be cold
at
because
least for the
your heat
environment.
gonna be up. You're gonna be good.
That's if I'm doing it well. Otherwise, I'm gonna be cold because we're on the ice.
But ice skating, you can like
like a swan.
roller skating. When you go to these like Temple Hill, let me not say no stuff. But the roller skating rinks, the real joints, you go there, and if you go
But
on a
that's what
certain
makes it
night
fun.
and you ain't good, they be like, "Young blood, get out the way." I'm like, "Hold on,
They
you're not
do
about
be
to tell
doing
me."
that.
They do
I
that.
paid my $7.
Now I've been roller skating and ice skating, but I would prefer roller skating, even though I broke my leg roller skating once.
Oh.
Oh, you got trauma.
I did for a long time. But you know what makes it bad? I was working at a summer camp, and the kids are like zoom right past you, like, and I seen this little girl. I'll never forget this little red girl. She's so cute. She was trying to whiz past me, but we end up
Colliding.
And it was either she was gonna take the fall or I was gonna.
So you pushed her down.
I took the fall, but when I came
Oh.
down,
You
my
fell.
leg was like,
Oh, that was so sweet of you not to pull her down with you.
She
Because
cried
I don't know
buckets.
what we would've
She
did.
was like, "Is this really good for you?"
Aww.
I'm sending her the bill. I'm sorry. I'm roller skating all the way because it's nostalgic. And I did joke about the people saying get out the way, but that's funny. It's memories because you go there and be like, remember that time that old person was like, young blood, get out the way? So the memories associated with it is fun. And you can actually be acting like you can do something. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny to see people like try to roller skate and don't know how. They're like,
Y'all good. Like you and Sanae are very good, I think.
yeah, because we grew up roller skating like this, you know. So.
All right, so this is a good one. Brandy or Monica? This is like an age-old debate.
Yeah.
And I know they're trying to do a versus thing or they're trying to think about that. I know
really?
I'm going, they're trying to, but they're like, people always pitted us together, so we're not really, if we do it, it's gonna be like a celebration. It's not gonna be like a beef or battle.
It's so crazy. Okay, I will cross the ocean for you. I'm just like, I can't do without that. But sitting up in my room, like, I also can't do without that. Like, it's like, dang. But you know what? Okay, with the Brandy Monica song, The Boy Is Mine, I was always Brandy. Like,
I was always Brandy.
Why were you
I was Brandy. So
Why were you always Brandy? Because she was first.
Because I just like I liked her vibe, like, you know, in the video. Like I think she had a little bit more like personality to me.
Okay.
But who legit got the guy? Was it Monica?
Neither one of them did.
The boy is mine, and the door closed.
I think because they found out that he was messing with them.
He was.
Oh.
Yes,
Yeah.
they both. Remember, they both were kind of like looking at each other, and they like played him because he showed up, and they were like,
They
oh,
did
yeah.
play him.
So sisterhood prevailed.
So I would say Brandy. I mean, sitting up in my room just thinking about you, and then what else?
Almost doesn't count.
Almost doesn't
Have you
count.
ever?
Have you ever?
Angel in the
Yes,
I don't
that
know
was
that
a new
one.
school one. That was a new
Yeah,
school
when
one.
that? I don't know that. I only know 90s Brandy.
But I would cry. Monica was lit. Is both of them? I mean, it's so hard to choose. But I would probably have to go with Brandy. I mean,
Okay. John, you don't know.
I do not know.
I know
We'll
you
play
was
like
like,
10 seconds of each one. I'll flip a coin.
Okay.
I seen Moesha a few episodes.
Okay, Mo to the E to the.
Oh,
we can
yeah,
go-
yeah.
we go
Mo
there.
to the E to the. I'm definitely going with Brandy Norwood, hands down. But if we want to go with
Her last name,
if we want to
right.
go with personality and like spunk, oh Monica all day,
got the
cause she got that
spunk,
like
yeah.
what's up?
With
What's
the
up? I'm like,
boots.
hold up.
Monica is so
here.
good.
Monica.
But I love it. She's
Monica, if you there.
boots up here. I think she got like
on, she
the
got kids,
paws
though.
on
She
the
do.
thighs or something. That's my girl.
Monica's vibe is everything. Like
It
she
is.
like, and she's been the same. So I'm her.
Yeah,
But
she
music
has.
wise and like vocal wise and just Brandy Norwood. I'm sorry. Have you ever?
Yeah.
I haven't.
I would say Brandy definitely.
That's because it's your name.
No, but vocal wise, like I just feel like she's grown so much as a vocalist.
Yeah.
Like I can just listen to Brandy all day. But like I would say like on the human side of it, Monica. Because I feel like she's been consistent throughout the years as
Yeah.
far as like her personality and how she interacts with her fans and stuff like that, and just her being so real.
Yeah, she's very like.
I would want her in my.
relatable.
I would want her in my life.
Exactly. She's
Right.
very
Isn't
relatable.
that a song?
There might be. I would want you in my.
And she married.
No.
Huh?
Is she married?
She's
No.
divorced.
She on the
What?
market, but she got.
Why y'all? Why you saying like that?
What's the next one?
Okay. The next this or that is online dating or blind dating.
Okay, this is a good one.
John, what about you? Got an answer?
I'm down with it. I would say,
Dang it! Let me think about this too.
So blind dates are exciting because you don't know what you're gonna get, but then you don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, right.
Online dating gives you a preview and multiple options,
Okay.
and so we love options. But I really like going
is
on
hard.
dates for the excitement. So I'm gonna choose a blind date.
Have you ever been on a blind date?
I have not.
Oh.
I've been catfished.
Now see, that's where it like online dating is kind of like, and you know online dating has like shot through the roof because of this whole pandemic thing. So everybody wants to be online trying to find a bag. I'll probably do. I've never been on a blind date. I'll probably do online dating, and I have been catfished
Dang.
before too.
Really?
Yeah.
What did y'all do?
Right, like.
Saw that?
I stayed through the entire day, just looking at the person like, you know, you not who you said you were.
Wait, was she just like, cause in the picture maybe she was more made
Yeah,
up?
it wasn't a whole like MTV catfish.
Oh,
where I
okay. It
go
just
and
was
it's
like
a whole
a-
other person. It's whoever that person was that they had on their profile was who they used to.
You gotta be real.
Right. See, yeah. You gotta
Need them up to date.
I would've been like-
update that picture.
They're trying to figure it out.
Check, please.
Dang, what did you do for yours?
I called him out on it.
Oh.
Okay, bold.
I don't have time to be anything other than bold and upfront. It's 2020. You know, like you got pandemics rolling around here. Like, there's nothing. Yeah, but your profile said you were 6 feet. You're like 5'2".
Oh.
What? It wouldn't let me change it.
Oh.
That's
Survey says.
There's
like
levels.
this is the height is not an issue. Just be honest.
There's
Like-
levels. Wow.
So you stopped talking to him because he lied?
I mean,
Yeah,
I would for sure.
Because here's my
5'2", I
thing.
couldn't-
If you can,
5'2".
for me, if you can lie at something as simple as your height, what else?
What else could you lie about?
Because now I'm questioning everything you done told me about conversation, whatever.
I'm
Nah.
just playing.
But that's the thing. I don't mind giving first or second chances. It's just like
You didn't give him a second
honest.
chance.
Like,
Um,
I did not. No.
This is a very good question because people know me and I'm like online dating, nah, son. It's certain ones that I'm like totally against because of certain reasons. It does work for some people. I will say that. Dang it, blind date. Because if I go to a blind date and it's never mind.
And it's like, who's setting you up on this date?
I
You know
mean,
what I'm
that
saying? You gotta know
matters.
the person.
Right,
That
you
matters.
trust them?
Like, I ain't gonna let
Everybody
Mike
be
set me
wrong.
up.
Nobody can do it right. And half the time it's your mom or your auntie or somebody, a church,
No, you gotta
a
have
church
a
mom.
She's so
Yeah.
sweet.
A church
She's
mom.
so
You
sweet.
gonna like her, baby.
She be, yeah.
Nah, there gotta be something beyond the sweetness.
My parents tried to do that one time with my neighbor. They was like, "You gonna like her," and I was in the room and I'm like,
No, you gotta have one of the homies do it. It can't be like mom
Right.
and stuff like
Right.
that.
"Dang it." Okay, I would probably do blind dating because number one, I feel like online dating is a lot of work, and from what I've heard about it, the scrolling and all that's a whole
Listen.
full-time job. I'm not trying to do that. So probably blind date, and if it's bad, I'll just be texting whoever set us up and be laughing like,
Like,
"Yo, you got me out
really?
here with Chewbacca. Like, what are you doing?"
Wait, okay.
Oh, go.
Okay, so the funny part about it is, so I have been on both. I've done both. Recently, my little sister set me up on online dating, and it's probably been like 3 days, and I'm already like, no, delete. I don't care what I pay. Delete the ad, delete it. So online dating, I don't think is for me. I don't like online dating. I've actually been on one blind date before, and I would probably actually prefer blind date. Now, it would have to be somebody like, okay, that knows me very well, because my mom has been like trying to like do some stuff, and I'm like, no, not you, but like anybody else, you know, parents, they have the best intentions, but they may not necessarily all the time, at least mine, like may not look at the total package. So I would say blind date. I went on a blind date before, and it was a disaster. But I think that I could actually enjoy a blind date. So blind date for me for sure, hands down.
Now, I'd like to say I've done online dating. I found like good things from online dating, and I know everyone said like blind date is their thing. I just don't want anyone to think online dating is trash.
Now we're saying that it's bad.
I'm
you
saying
know.
it. I'm just saying no. I'm not.
I don't think I picked one.
What did you say?
I don't know.
Did you say
You
blind
said you've
date
been
or?
catfished.
But it didn't stop me from online dating. I think I would do online dating
Versus the blind date?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This true. Okay, for the online, I know we're not talking about this that much. For online dating one, try to choose like the ones like eHarmony and stuff. I think is good because at least they try to match you up based on compatibility.
Yeah, that's the one that I
think
was
that's
on.
fine.
Yeah.
Tell them where you are because they don't find you.
You're
Oh.
doing whole reviews.
Maybe.
So I personally think that. But yes. Okay. Next question.
Okay, and also guys, make sure you comment below if you would prefer blind dating or online dating.
Yeah, this is
So.
actually a really hard one because I'm like, what if they're not a match at all? You on a blind date and you just there. You gotta fake it for a whole 2 hours.
That's what it was. Yeah, I actually. Yeah,
I'm
that's
stressed.
tough.
All right, so this is the last one. I'm gonna switch this up a little bit. So 0 kids or 15 kids.
What was the original?
We ain't going over there. 0 or 15 kids.
You saying 0?
You saying 0?
0.
I think you might be on the same page.
I think everyone's probably gonna say 0. Yeah, that's financially.
Yeah, so it's so funny to like think theoretically. It's like, yeah, no, absolutely not. But I may take the 15. I may have to go with the 15. Yeah, like
That's
yeah,
15
that's.
placentas.
I know, that's like, we would have to be very like.
You ain't never getting your life back. The first one turned 18. Okay, you got 14 left.
I know. And we would, you know what? It would be but I would love to leave behind a great legacy like that. Or even just like, imagine like 15 whole children that were raised well, that love the Lord. Like, that's a whole tribe at that point. So I
You
would.
got a militia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and take the 15.
Yeah, for me, this is actually very easy. There's 0 chance. Well, if I have anything to do with it, 0 chance that I won't have any kids. I just know that's in my plan, period. And then I know the world is crazy, but I think being able to raise, especially, you know, not having kids that are growing up without their parents or without their father, I could literally change, create men, create daughters who know what it means to have a father and be able to change generations outside of just myself. So definitely 15. My mom is one of 13. My uncle had 12 or 13.
Yeah, we had big families too.
So, and just the camaraderie, I mean, we were crazy. We were fighting and all this other stuff, but it was fun.
It was fun.
It was
Coming up in the house for
fun.
so many years.
And I know it's kind of like, well, you're not going to get your life back, but I think number one, marriage is sacrificial.
You are ready to lay your life
You're,
down.
I mean, and our lives aren't our own anyways. It's like, God, what do you want from this? So I think so much can be done with having a kid, and our kids are just gonna be in there. Like this was an easy one for me, but I had to switch it because the original one was too easy, and I'm like, nah, we're gonna make this hard. So that's my answer. So yeah, let us know what you know, what you think. Put it in the comments. 0, was it 0 or 15? Because it is, you got a couple options. You got the financial option, and then you got legacy versus armies coming out. So I think that's it.
It's like, who takes care of you when you get old?
The kid? Oh, so now she's trying to switch. now she trying to switch. She said, look, I need to hold people.
Put me in the nursing home.
See, and you got 15. All of them can rotate you.
So my dad was a family of 14. My mom's a family of 11. They stopped at 4 because obviously they knew something. They learned something from experience, and they said 4 is enough. So,
but they didn't have 0.
So I'm gonna get closer. I'm around to
And
the
see,
nearest
that's the
number.
Thing, like, we all come from big families. So my mom's side, she's 1 of 10. My dad is like 1 of 9. So it's like we all have like that in common. Like we come from both sides.
Big
My
families.
parents stopped at 5, which even to me, I was like, Mom, that's a lot of kids. 5 of us though. But like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Once I
that was such
got
a
old
regular
enough
thing,
and I went to college, I'm like, man, kids.
We ain't got no farms for them to work.
I want them to be.
15 kids in a house. What
They
they
have a
doing?
little garden in the backyard. That's why we gotta be in the
That's
burbs.
big, right.
People don't just go outside and play. People don't just go outside and play anymore.
Well,
Especially
that's
if you
why
want to
I-
grow up in the city and
I'm not taking my kids in the city. That's Tawana. That's
I said
We gonna go to John's house in the burbs of Chesterfield. or
Exactly. So
whatever.
unless you got a field, if you ain't got at least 2 acres, don't have more.
Right.
Don't have no 15 kids.
All right, well, cool. Well, that's it for right now. Thank you guys so much for
Thank you
tuning
so
in.
much.
Leave your comments. Let us know. What was it? 0 or 15?
0 or 15.
Blind dating versus
or
online.
dating.
Brandy or Monica.
Brandy or Monica, and
Hulu or
also
Netflix.
Hulu or
Hulu,
Netflix.
Yeah.
Ice skating or roller skating?
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to hear what you got to say.
Suburbs or city life living. So let us know. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you guys next time.